What's up, guys? It's your boy Victor Bell. All right, so we're at a renovation project. This is a property over here. They're renovating these things really nice. So see how the property looks over here. See how it looks behind me, right? So they're going through the process of renovating. But big properties, probably, I don't know, 80 units or so, a little bit more than 80 doors. They're making them really nice. And this is I wanted to show you guys something as it relates to property here, the renovation stuff that's going up and around. Really nice job that they're doing, right? Huge lot. This thing wraps around the other side over there. And we're not going to walk through the actual, what you call it, site, but I needed to kind of show you guys what's up. And this goes right back to what we talked about, is location. Because I took a look at this property. I know somebody bought this thing and they're renovating. Like this right here is probably going to be, or I think it's the laundromat. Nice. Like I said, it's a nice property as it relates to the size of the property, right? Unit size is good. But when I talked to the broker, I was like, hey, what area is this in? And we're talking about location, right? You need to have the right location in the neighborhood, and the right location as it relates to the size of this location, this actual property address. So location's great. It's huge. You got a bunch of acres attached to this thing. You got the right size doors, but you got a bad location. Apparently to the broker, he was like, oh yeah, that's a D minus area. And I'm like, it is, but to me it's not. But to him it is. So you figure, if I were to get a property like this, or anybody get a property like this, if this was your first project, here, I'll lock my door. I'll lock my door. But you're talking about the properties across the street are nice. They're nice to me. It's a nice, working class area as it relates to this neighborhood. But according to him, he's like, yeah, this is a D minus area. I wouldn't mess around over there. And I'm like, okay, this is why you got to know your markets. You got to know your areas. You got to know your properties. Because if you don't, then you find yourself looking at a property that you're from out of the area and you think you found this great deal. It turns out it's not a great deal because you didn't know the market. So I walked A properties, B properties, C properties, D minus areas. I need to know that range between what people get to choose from. And if I know I'm in the B areas and I'm looking for deals that we can get in, then I need to know what people have choices of, right? Not just on my level, but on every level, in every piece of the market. So you got to do this. So location. The site location needs to be huge, right? And if it's not huge, it needs to be sustainable. And then the whole thing about this is, what will this area be in 10 years? Every property we get, we're going to hold for 10, 15 years. That's always the long game plan, right? If that happens, great. If it doesn't, are they going to build something else here? That's the biggest thing. What's going to happen to this neighborhood in 10 years? If the market goes up, what'll happen? If the market goes down, what'll happen? It's up now, right? Past where it's ever been. So you got to know that stuff. Will people continue to be able to afford to live here later? If it continues to go up, will people that cannot afford to live anywhere else move in here and it becomes congested? And this area is like great. It's full of rent, but it's full of low rents. All of that stuff matters when you're choosing. So that's the location around the area. So how big is it? How big is the site? Where is the location in the actual neighborhood? Is it on a great street? Like, the street's great, but apparently this neighborhood, according to brokers, is a D minus area. So you got to know that going in the door. So while this is a great renovation deal, here's the exit on this one. If I were to find a deal like this, great deal, super cheap. I can go and renovate this thing, and then after I renovate, I press the eject button and I shoot out of the back of this thing, because as quickly as I can renovate it and make it nice, quickly as it's going to get torn up, I need to make my money and move out. That's how this works, especially when you go into a value add property in a lower income area. If you're going to play this game, this is a quick paced game, and that's how you do it. So location, exit on a property that is maybe not have all three of the pieces that you need in that exit, in that location play, is renovate and press the eject button immediately and shoot out of the back of that thing. Because if you're waiting to hold on to this thing for 10 years, it may not be what you wanted it to be. Or even in 5 years, people, if it gets torn up, you won't be able to continue to push rents, and you also can't get that value back. So leave meat on the bone for somebody who has a team in place that wants to handle D areas. Even if it's renovated, they don't have to do the work. They can get a turnkey and they can put their management in place and teams in place to run this. All right. So yeah, man, that's what we got. So if you guys need anything, hit me up. I want to help you guys. You got to play the apartment building game, man. This is the game to play. Got a little bit of congestion. I sound like, man. But anyways, I appreciate you guys. If you guys need anything, hit me up. If you need any help with any stuff, let me know. Share this with somebody who needs to see it. All right, man. Talk to you guys soon.